Welcome to week 2. So week 1 was rather a bit of a success, other than Wednesday being where I didn't stretch for the legs, but we are just about healed. I can do it. I can do everything. I can bah. See, even like 2 days ago, I would not have been able to do that. So we're in good shape. We're going to switch it up for day 1 of this week. Instead of the arms and shoulders, we're going to be doing back and shoulders. All right, first workout. I'm not too sure what these are called, but they recommended using the 20 pounds. So that's what I have here. It's kind of something very simple. It's just kind of grabbing the weight and just simply pulling it outward, working out some of those muscles there. So I'll be doing, again, 3 sets of 8, but I'm going to be doing 8 each arm. So it's about 16 each, like 16 reps each set, essentially. All right, that one, it didn't feel so bad. I feel it right here. So I guess definitely this sort of muscle right here. Let's freaking go! All right, set 2 wasn't too bad. Definitely feel a little bit of a burn, but it's not, I can tell it's good. It's like a good burn, not like a, this is gonna hurt in the morning burn. All right, but that one didn't feel too bad. That one was good. That one was pretty good. Again, very basic. I was holding my side a lot, as you saw probably, just for stability, just for, just basic stability on myself, just to get a better swing. So I'm not like going, whoa, just to keep my body in check there. All right, for the second workout, we are going to up the weight a little bit, just 10 pounds each side, which I know it's not recommended to do that. They actually specifically said to stick to it, but if it's a mistake, I learn. But this is just going to be very similar to what we did last week, where we were like pulling up like this for our shoulders. But instead, this is the reason why I'm upping the weight. It's going to be easier because all I'm doing is pulling up instead. So we're going to do, again, same thing, 3 sets of 8. Yeah, I think that weight felt good. I did do a couple of test runs with the lower weight, but it didn't really feel like I was doing work. Later on, I will be doing like endurance training with higher reps, lower weights. But for this, I am just going for the strength training instead. So definitely the higher weights and lower reps. And of course, 1 to go. I think I might start doing that realistically now. Doing the 1 extra rep on my last set. I think that'd be good. 1 for good luck, like I said. All right, we're gonna take a break on the back, and we're gonna take a little trip to last week. We're gonna be doing some more shoulder presses. Same thing, 3 sets of 8, and we'll be good. It's about the same thing, so I'm just gonna speed through these next 2 sets. Definitely feeling a solid burn, a good burn. Again, not like my legs.
Hey, look!
For this next workout, we're going to be upping it to 40 on each one. The last workout of today. Sorry, I know you can't really see me because we'll be doing just deadlifts, essentially. There we go. That seems more like it. Now, even if I stand back a little bit too. Definitely feeling it in my lower back. You know what they say, I'm like so afraid of the form on this one because you know what they say, every workout's a back workout if you do it wrong enough. So we're gonna try and we're gonna give it a break and just see what we got. That last set took a little bit longer just because, again, I was really questioning my form on that. Because I was still making sure that I was like this and not like this, because as soon as you start to do this, that's bad. So try to keep everything up and up. All right, that is it for day one. That last set felt pretty good. Again, I was really being conscious about like my form and because I don't want to do anything wrong. Now off camera, I will be doing like some other stuff like the arm raises and maybe a few curls here and there just to keep up with it. But other than that, you know, we're good. Now it's time to move on to day two. Day two. Day one felt pretty good. Now it's time to move on to more of the basic stuff, and that is arms. We'll be starting out with basic curls and then moving on to some of the other ones. So I'm gonna speed through this by showing the first set for, you know, speeding through it like I did last time. I can't remember if I mentioned it before that first set, but again, we will be continuing the rest of this video. We'll be continuing with the 3 sets of 8. All right, now that our first workout is finished, again, it felt very basic. I did up the weight a little bit. I think last time we only did 30 on each side. I upped the weights by 10 this week. So we're making some progress and more really putting in more work rather than just like, oh, getting used to the motions. For workout 2, it is once again the tricep lifts, tricep things. And we're gonna try to up the weight on this one as well. We're gonna speed through the next 2. I'm not too sure if upping the weight was the best idea, but at the same time, I think it's about time I start pushing myself more, you know? No, I know I can do the, you know, 30s or 40s, but I want to try to push myself, see if I can do the 50 or 60. Now for this next workout, we will be going back to the 20s because this one is very different. It's very different. I've seen this before and it's a forearm workout. It's a forearm curl, which is why I'm sitting down because you kind of need that elbow support because you can't really do this with it, you know, with your arms swaying. You need your arms to be stable. But it's simply taking them and just curling up like that and then bending your hand all the way back. All right, first set, I did lose track and I think I did 10 on that first set, but you know, it'll be okay, it'll be okay. That last workout is definitely unique, but it feels pretty good. I can feel it, again, in the forearms, and that's one thing, again, that I really want to try to work at is my forearm strength.
Watch out!
All right, in the very, very last workout we will be doing today, we're gonna just speed through it. It is the chest presses. All right, day 2 felt pretty good. Again, it was a lot of the basic stuff with only one new workout. So again, you know, I'm not gonna say, you know, like, oh, I really feel a change because, you know, I haven't been doing this for long at all. It's been less than 2 weeks at this point of recording it. So, I mean, yeah, but you know, I'm gonna still try to push myself so I do get to that difference later on. But I will see you guys on day 3. Here we are, day 3 of week 2, and we are doing a little bit of legs and a little bit of core. All right, first up, we're doing squats. I'm a little nervous because, again, I really messed up my thighs on this one because I did not stretch, but I did stretch now, and I'm gonna take longer breaks in between, and it'll be A-OK. All right, since this is familiar, we're just gonna speed through the next 2. All right, the squats did burn like they did last time, but not as bad. I'm starting to feel really good. I think I made a good decision. I was stretching in between each set and really taking time to take care of my thighs, because again, the last time I did that, or last time I didn't do that, it didn't work out and my thighs were messed up for good several days. All right, next workout, we did get a bit lower because we are going to be doing the calf extensions now. And because these are familiar, I think I'm just going to speed right along all 3 different sets. Nothing says home workout like stacking a bunch of books to make sure that your calves and legs have farther to travel when you work out. All right, the next workout we'll be doing is a couple of core workouts. First, starting off with, of course, the crunches. And we're going to be doing 3 sets of 8, like always. All right, again, same old, same thing, you know. It felt pretty good, feeling the burn. And for the next and final workout of today and this video, a minute-long plank. Starting right now. I am afraid I'm never, ever going to get used to that. Again, still the longest minute of my life. All right, week 2 recap. I'd say that was pretty successful. I feel pretty good overall. We did some familiar things, but we also tried some new things. One thing that I know I got better at was definitely preparation before a workout. You know, you can learn a lot within the first week now that I know. And, you know, I prepared a lot more and I was way better ready for certain workouts like the squats or the push-ups or anything else like that. And the new workouts felt good. The new workouts, you know, they're interesting, some unique more than others, but I think it's something worth continuing doing because let me tell you, it is, you know, I do feel it beneficial in certain areas. But with that being said, that concludes week 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you want to join me, be sure to subscribe down below and down in the description down below as well. Check out the main gaming channel as well as a link to the energy drink supplement I am partnered with Dubby. Use code SHRONK for 10% off. And with that being said, you guys have a great day and be safe out there.